National College Colors Day. For some, it's the first spirit day of the school year. For others, it's the chance to rep their favorite university. But in all the fun of everyone doing their school signature pose or roasting their rivals, are we just wasting our time while colleges pull the biggest scam in history? Rise up, GG Nation! It's time for a digital guidance lesson from your internet school counselor, the Guidance Guy. And whether you're watching this before CCD or on the big day, I want to take some time to go over what College Colors Day is, what even is college anyway, and tackle a big question that's been swirling around the socials for the past few years. Is college just a giant scam? You ready for some answers? Then let's go! It's guidance time! College. As someone who went to an institute for higher learning, go Knights! I can tell you that I have no regrets about attending university. I met some of my best friends there, including my wife, and grew in ways that I never would have if I didn't go. And if you were to ask your teacher or family that went to college, I'd be willing to bet money that they would give you a different version of that same story. And that's before we even discuss what college is in the first place. So let's take on that question. What is college? The simple version? College is school after high school. You have elementary school, which is kindergarten through 5th grade, middle school, which is 6th through 8th, and then high school, 9th through 12th grade. And even university has levels. First, you have what's called undergraduate, which students usually can do in 4 years in order to gain their bachelor's degree, which is pretty much a piece of paper saying that you know a lot of things about a thing. For example, a bachelor's in elementary education means you know how to teach elementary school students. And your teacher might actually have this degree, or maybe not. Go ask them. And if you want to go a little deeper, there's a graduate degree, which comes in either the master's or doctorate flavors. A master's means you know more about a subject than someone with a bachelor's, and a doctorate means you know the most about a subject. And for the smart ones watching, yes, doctorate does sound a lot like doctor, and those who complete this highest level of learning are in fact called doctors. But they're not the same as medical doctors. Remember, people with doctorates are experts in their field. So don't go asking a doctor of law to go look at your broken leg. My leg! And that's a basic rundown of how college works. So now we're ready to take on the next question. Why do we even do College Colors Day in the first place? There are 2 reasons for this nationwide Spirit Day. One is to celebrate college spirit and the many colleges and universities across the US and the world. It's also a day to emphasize what us teachers call college preparedness, or making sure that students are ready for college if that's the route they want to take. So CCD is more than just a fun day to wear bright colors. It's about learning what college can do for you and your life, which we're doing right now. So go us! Now it's time to take on the college haters, a special group of folk who want to make sure that you know that college is a waste of time and no one should ever go to it. But are they right though? In our world of influencers and social media, if you want to stand out, you need a big message and a big voice. And BT Dubs, you can help your guidance guy increase his voice by subscribing. I'm just saying. And recently, some people have made a splash online by saying that college is a giant scam that leaves you poor. And there are 2 major points that these people bring out to make their argument. The first is that college is expensive. And on that front, they ain't wrong. If you choose college, it could cost almost $30,000 a year just to get more learning. And that's just the average, which means some schools will cost less, while others, like the Harvards of the world, will ask as much as $60,000. Let's put it this way, you could buy a Honda Civic with $30,000 and still have cash left over. With $60,000, you could go bougie and get yourself a BMW. And if you're doing the math, you realize that after 4 years of college, that's $240,000. You could have bought 4 BMWs with that bread, or 1 Lamborghini, or a house, depending on where you live. But there are ways to pay for college. The most common way to pay, and the one that the colleges and scam bros like to bring up, are loans. A loan is money that someone else gives you, but you promise that you'll pay them back. It's like when it's cookie day in the cafeteria, and that one friend who forgot to bring cash begs you to buy one for him because he says he's gonna pay you back. The loan is you paying for his cookie, and then it's his job to pay you back later. Thing is, unlike that friend that promises to pay you back, but you know they never will, with a loan, you gotta pay those people back their money. And as we saw, paying 6 figures for school is a lot of money that most people don't even have. And while loans aren't the best choice to pay for college, it's not the only way. Remember these 2 words when paying for college: grants and scholarships. Grants are like loans, except you don't have to pay nobody back. Grants are given by either the government or businesses to help students pay for their school. And scholarships work in a similar way, you just have to compete for it, like write an essay or win a contest. That money can be used to pay for classes, a place to stay, anything. So while college isn't free, there are ways to pay for it without going broke. And then there's a second point that these bros like to make. They'll tell you that AI is going to take all the jobs anyway. Why go to college to get a degree to do a job that AI is going to do in 10 years? Are they right on this? Well, no, not really. The use of artificial intelligence has exploded in recent years, and it's only going to increase as time goes on. But this idea of AI taking over the world and making everybody homeless? Yeah, not likely. In fact, want to hear something crazy? People were saying this same kind of thing 100 years ago.
What did he say?
Back when robots were first invented, some thought robots would turn everybody jobless and then they would go and take over the world. Looking now, 100 years later, did their prophecy come true?
Nope.
The rise of the machines has been greatly exaggerated. But if you want to make sure your dream job will still be waiting for you in 20 years, talk to someone in that field and ask how AI is being used and if it can really do that job. In short, these guys saying that college is a scam, the truth is, they're the real scammers. College is an amazing option, and if your future leads you there, don't let the fear of AI, money, or anything else stop you. If you make a plan and have the discipline to stick to that plan, you will make it. And if you do that, your dream will take you even farther than you ever imagined. Now it's time for you to return to the classroom. But before you go, tell me what colleges you're gonna rep on CCD. In the comments below, put your school's name, your teacher's name, or just your grade number if your teacher doesn't want their name on YouTube like that, and the colleges you're gonna be standing on the big day. And while you're there, do the YouTube thing. Lob a like and crush that subscribe button for the algorithm. And if you still want to know more about college, come check out this video that goes into the story of one of the most dynamic college football teams in recent years, the UCF Knights. See you there. Got it, Sky out.